Good evening, welcome to 21 Days of Code. Today we will be solving problem 455, assign cookies. Assuming you are an awesome parent and want to give your children some cookies, but you should give each child at most one cookie. Each child I has a greed factor G, which is the minimum size of the cookie that the child will be content with. And each cookie J has a size S of J. If the size of cookie is greater than the greed of the child, that is written here, Sj is greater than equal to greed of the child, Gi, we can assign the cookie J to the child I, and the child I will be content. Your goal is to maximize the number of content children and output the maximum number. So, we know that we can give a child only one cookie and the size of the cookie should be equal to or greater than the greed of the child. This example here shows the greed array 1, 2, 3 of the children and 1, 1 the cookies array. So we can see that as we have two size 1 cookies, we can only give one cookie to the child with greed 1. With children with greed 2 and 3 won't get a cookie because their greeds are greater than the size of the cookie. So here it is simple to compare, but if we think that 2 is here and 1 is here, like 2, 1, 3. So it would have been difficult to compare in this array because for every element in greed array, we did have to compare every element in the cookie array. So that would be an n-square approach and it would be tedious and comparatively not efficient. So first, let's sort the array. Sorting the array in ascending order will make comparison much more easier. So this is a given input of the size array and this here is the greed array. So after sorting these arrays, we can see that comparing two sorted arrays is much more easier than comparing two non-sorted arrays. Also what sorting does, actually, here, we can see that if we did not sort, we could have accidentally given the children with greed 2 a cookie of size 6, where there are children with greed much greater than 2 and cookies which could have been given to this children greed 2, like this cookie of size 2. So by sorting, we are ensuring that every children, that is maximum number of children will get the cookie and least number of children are remaining. So we will define two indices I and j, where I will store the current index of greed array and j will store the current index of the size. So let's see, currently the indices of the greed and size both are 0, so I will be equal to 0 and j will also be equal to 0. So first we will check if this condition, if size of j is greater than or equal to greed of I, that is, this is greater than or equal to this, is it? No. So we increment j by 1, so j will be 1. Is 2 greater than or equal to 2? Yes. Then we increment j and I both. We will increment the index by 1 each time. Is 2 greater than or equal to 3? No. We increment j. Is 3 greater than or equal to 3? Yes. We increment both. 2. Is 4 greater than or equal to 3? Yes. We increment both again. Is 4 greater than or equal to 4? We are here, so we increment both again, and finally is 6 greater than or equal to 4, then we increment both again. So finally our result is this, and we can see that I is equal to 5 is the maximum number of children that are going to get the cookies, so we return this 5. For our next example, we see 117. So first of all, I will be equal to 0. J is also equal to 0. Is 1 greater than or equal to 1? Yes. Increment both. Is 2 greater than or equal to 1? Yes. Increment both. Now is 2 greater than or equal to 7? No. Increment j. Is 3 greater than or equal to 7? No. Increment j. Is 4 greater than or equal to 7? No. Is 4 greater than or equal to 7? No. 5, 6. Is 6 greater than equal to 7? No. Then we move to 7. And because we have reached the end of the size array, then the maximum answer will be 2. That is, only 2 children will get the cookies. One child won't get a cookie. For this example here, we can again, I will initially be equal to 0 and j will be also equal to 0. Then is 1 greater than equal to 1? Yes. Is 2 greater than equal to 2? Yes. Then is 2 greater than equal to 3? No. So we only increment j. Is 3 greater than equal to 3? Yes. So we increment both I and j. Is 4 greater than equal to 3? Yes. So we increment both again. And because we have reached the end of the grid array, now size array is still remaining, but we have reached the end of the grid array. That's when we terminate our program, because there is no more children to give cookies to. So there's no use iterating through the size array anymore. So if we reach either the end of the size array or the grid array, we terminate our code. That will be our answer. So here the answer will be 4. That is, 4 children will get the cookies, here 2 children, and here 5 children. We can see that the answers match our comparisons. So now let's code it. Here first we are going to sort both the vectors or arrays. We are going to use sort function, that is inbuilt function of C++'s standard template library. So if you are not familiar, make sure to check out the link. Also, we are going to sort these 2 vectors by passing in the beginning and the ending iterators as input parameters. After sorting these 2, we are going to define an index variable I, which will store the current index of our grid array. Then we are going to define a for loop. Here, this for loop will iterate through the entire size array, where j will be the current index of the size array. If I is equal to g.size, that is, if we have iterated completely through the entire grid array, then we break the loop, because there are no more children to give cookies to. And then we check this condition given in the question. If size of the cookie is greater than or equal to the grid of the child, then we give him a cookie and move on to the next child. We keep doing this until either we have iterated through the entire size array or the entire grid array. After this loop, we will have an answer in I, that is, we will have the number of children which will have the cookies. So this is approach. We can submit this answer and see our results. If it's working, thank you.